Hey y'all, I'm coming back with another video because I clearly forgot my lunch that we grabbed in yesterday's vlog. So I'm coming back to work. I have a key. I can go in anytime that I would like. So when I left my lunch, clearly it's time to go back and get that because my lunch total, because I have my daughter with me, was like in between $24 and like $30. So we had got the 2 count of the birria tacos, or the 3 count I think, and then we had got a taco with the chicken and it's like an avocado verde sauce, onions and cilantro, and then I got a taco with chicken beans, corn, onion, cilantro. And then she had got some quesadillas. I had got chips and queso. So like I said, I thought that I grabbed it, but I ended up grabbing the bin of stuff that needs to be laminated and cut for me to bring back. So when we do professional development days, we are allowed to bring stuff with us to do. That way, you know, we get basically a 2-for-1. We get things done, but we also, get like the learning done. So, and we also get stuff done for our rooms. So since I'm going back, I'm going to show you guys a walkthrough of what it is we've, kind of done so far. And then also show you guys what else needs to be done. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. Okay, back in here. Thankfully I did. Somehow our bathroom light was left on and there is a lamp light on. Let me turn the camera around and share with y'all all the crap, yeah. All right, so from the door, we have all of this stuff. We have literally been throwing so much stuff away. That'll be like the kitchen area to play. Our schedule cards will go up here, our board. This is our brand new carpet. And then we'll put like some rules right here, our board, which we'll need new months of the year along with new numbers of the, the year number. So we write our morning message here. We keep all of like our dry erase stuff and things that we'll need for morning meeting right there. On the other side, we use this for like our graphs and stuff like that using these. We have the lamp that clearly was left on. This ball is going to be used for hopes and dreams. And then I'm sure that this area is going to be probably like another center. So she wants to take the things off of these and then make it into a center, and they'll be able to, have 6 different centers. Over here will be the library where, eventually she'll put books on the shelf that can be used for the week. They do use these little phone call things, and so it's to read to yourself. We have to figure out a way to get this off. So we want to put sight words over here, heart words, stuff like that. And yeah, so we have another just like couch. So we have 2 couches. So this is her area where she'll be teaching at. And then all of like the books over there, stuff like that. This is where she keeps like the kids' portfolio at. She didn't really care for like the way that she messed it up. So we have tables, 4 tables of 5, which should work well because we can always interchange them. Over here is where they'll have their tables at I'm sorry, not their tables. They will have these to put their supplies in. So like their math book, literacy book, like Quiet Time workbook, anything, writing folder, all that goes in there, and pencil pouches. So that's why that's there. And then we have the crayons, which will be put in there. This is the morning time drawers. Morning time drawers have not been labeled yet, but basically they'll get something from the morning, one of these drawers, pull it out, go to their seats or have breakfast. These are our trays where they can take a tray and go to the carpet and write if they don't have enough space. We have these little things right here that they put their family pictures in. And then we have this. So this is all of the math material. And so we have like pattern blocks, Cucinary rods, and then we have bears, snap cubes, and red and yellow chips. We have dice, dominoes, bugs, or like different things like that. Number strips, 100 charts, things like that. So we still have to work on cleaning that up. This is a bin that we created right now of things to be done and then things that need to be sorted through. So basically that's what I did earlier. I sorted through the literacy stuff, which is right there, and I need to sort through this one too. All of the bins are on the floor because these are either what is going out of here, someone can take, blah, 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 blah. This is her stuff that she needs to go through, so I will take that back over here. We use these little chairs right here for like children with behavioral problems or problems that, you know, just need, so just special chairs. And then I need to sort through these and probably find like the letters and stuff like that. And like I said, just get this stuff off this table. These are our play center areas, so we will have to put these up. And then, like I said, this is our literacy containers. These are our 2 math containers. I still need to go through the math. I still need to go through this literacy. This is gonna go up the hallway in the art center. And then we have the caddies for water bottles. Get all this stuff put away. This right here is gonna be our first, a couple weeks of school centers that we can put out. And then we'll have to figure out something with these alphabet things. I'll probably put them over in my area. I don't know what we're gonna do about the folders just yet, things like that. We have literally an abundance of supplies before we even have meet and greet day. So if families don't bring something, it is a-okay. We have plenty of crayons, colored pencils. We literally have erasers, sharpeners, markers, glue, highlighters, glue sticks again, pencils, dry erase markers, thin ones, these are the thick ones, erase things. We have a speaker. The principal bought a speaker for every class, every grade. And then we have scissors, tissues, I cannot remember what was up here, pencils, and then extra headphones. And then, like I said, this is my desk area. So I'm gonna use this desk to work with small groups this year because I can write on the tables with dry erase markers. I just put this up today. This is a mailbox, so I have to create something where, it's not gonna mess it up. Anyways, I'm gonna keep all my personal belongings over here. I'll have to, kind of go back through that and then kind of finish going through this. And I was going through these cards to kind of separate those. And I don't know if I'm keeping this here or not. I might put it up here, just like, I don't know. And then from there, this is stuff that needs to be hung up. I need to redecorate my area over here. I never took the rest of the tape off. But I did stick my things up there. I did kind of decorate up here and kind of go through. Bought my Mr. Coffee ice in here because I want to make some iced coffees in the morning times instead of going to Starbucks. All of our handwriting stuff is down here with me because that's what I basically will have to be working on. And then my VKRP is what I do in the fall and spring, which for an assessment. All of our literacy games are on top, math games are on the bottom. And then if you come back here, we have the filing cabinet, which is clearly to file math only. I need to go through that stuff right there. But we've already went through this stuff. So we have clocks, rulers, the, oh my gosh, y'all, the pattern blocks. We have the balances, all of her books she finally put up. This side is just strictly for math. This side is strictly for just anything. And then over here we have like some literacy stuff. So I'm actually gonna probably bring the literacy games back over here, and then put the 2 math games over here. That way they don't have to be right there. And I could put a little bit more of everything. So over here I have my own cubes of stuff that I am gonna keep like my math, literacy, and seasonal stuff in. And I'm just gonna keep it back here because it wasn't enough room to slide underneath of there. So that's all that's really back here other than reading. And then in here is where we kept all the tissues, Lysol wipes. So I'll have to bring the tissues over from the other area. And then whatever we get back to school day, we'll join these guys up here. And then down here is just like extra books and stuff like that, which I might honestly bring the supplies over here instead of up on that shelf. Like I say, it really all depends. We still just have some things to do. The kids also have a bathroom. And then we have this here. This little shoe rack is gonna hold headphones eventually. And then we really didn't put nothing in here. There was really nothing to put in there. We recycle, we have trash. And this stuff, this needs to go outside. This is my cleaning supplies from home. Yeah, sensory bins that need to be broken down, things like that. And like I said, trash has to go. So other than that, it's really coming out well. It makes us have a lot of space. It also gives room for more students to sit at the tables. So we do need a couple more chairs, and that's really about it. Other than that, I came for what I came for, and that was our food. Trust and believe. You don't want to leave your food at work, and I was getting ready to leave without my keys, but I really wanted to show you guys the room, so I'm glad that I did. Now I'm going to head back home and get ready to enjoy my evening with my own family.